Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, what I will be discussing tonight will be a voltage Doppler in which uh, the voltage across C1, I inputted that one to a 12 volt regulator, and if we try to monitor the voltage across a 12 volt voltage regulator, it's 12.28. So for this voltage Doppler circuit now, I got one extra 19.52 volts. This is not a standard. We cannot even use this one to charge a 12 volt battery because it might explode, because this is very high. And not to destroy the other use of the voltage across the first capacitor, I got the voltage across that. I installed a 12 volt regulator, and we are monitoring the output. It's 12.28. So for this voltage Doppler, I could use this one to power up a 12 volt amplifier by using the output of the voltage across C1, the bigger one, which is inputted to the 12 volt regulator, and the output is as shown as in this one. So there is a usage of this voltage Doppler because one extra power supply is, there is an extra one power supply. So I could still install another voltage regulator in which the voltage input will be around 19.56. So I could actually install a 15 volt regulator or 18 volt regulator by utilizing this extra 19.56 volts. That's across voltage across C2. But as of now, I just utilize the voltage across C1 because I inputted this one to a 12 volt regulator, and I make a terminals for that 12 volt regulator. This is the plus terminal, this is the negative terminal, and what comes out is a 12.28. So actually I could use this one now to power up any circuit that utilizes 12 volts. I could even use this one to charge a 12 volt battery. Anyway, this is a regulated power supply. When we try to insert the battery that is being charged, okay, it will not go down because this is supposed to be constant. It might go down a little bit, but it will not go down below 12.28 volts. So actually we could use this one to charge a 12 volt battery. But for this one, for the meantime, I just use this one as a standby. Later on, I might install another regulator, which is I could utilize this one to output a 12 volt regulator, a 15 volt or 18 volt. So this is a very flexible one. But for the meantime, this is an extra power supply, and the main concentration of the voltage Doppler circuit is the output across C1, because I utilize this one as an input to a 12 volt regulator, and the voltage across that regulator is now 12.28. So this is this voltage Doppler circuit. Actually, there are two voltage sources. That's voltage across C1 and C2. And for this one, I utilize the voltage across C1 by powering up a 12 volt regulator, and the output of this 12 volt regulator is this one. The voltage across C1, it's a standby. It's 19.60 volts. It's not a wastage. Later on, I might install another regulator, which is, it could be 12 volt, 15 volt, or 18 volt, utilizing this one. Okay, good evening from Los Angeles. This is the, a little revision of the voltage Doppler circuits. So we could use its output to power up our standard 12 volt equipment. anything that utilizes 12 volt equipment, we could use this one. Okay. Anyway, this power supply, symbol power supply, could give a maximum current of 1.5 amperes. Okay, good evening from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes.